it looked like the Conservatives were going to embrace the carbon tax. Patrick Brown, the Conservative leader in Ontario, certainly did. Even Preston Manning was proposing it, something that continues to boggle my mind. Fake conservative think tanks proposed it. You even saw, well, it was quite widespread. And I credit, in part, our grassroots campaign called StopTheCarbonTax.com. We had thousands of lawn signs we distributed. We had anti-carbon tax rallies in Calgary and Edmonton that had thousands of people. And we proved that the Conservative base didn't support the carbon tax, even if red Tories like Preston Manning and Patrick Brown did. And I think we gave courage to Conservatives like Brad Wall, Scott Moe, Jason Kenney, and later on Doug Ford, to fight back by proving you could have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people coming to an anti-carbon tax rally. I credit our StopTheCarbonTax.com campaign, including our lawn signs 4 years ago, for helping to put the brakes on the Conservative carbon taxers and to help spur the legal challenge to the carbon tax. And we're dusting off that campaign again. Why don't you tell us about it, because you launched it yesterday?
Sure. Yeah. And you know, as you were talking about the Conservatives who embraced it, I mean, it was in their leadership that they had Conservatives who were embracing it, like Michael Chong when he was running for the leadership of the Conservative Party. I mean, it was a mainstream idea, about 50-50 split, that Conservatives supported some sort of carbon taxation, and our grassroots pushback actually emboldened Conservatives to specifically campaign on axing the tax, like Doug Ford did. Yeah. And building on Keean's success with his closetheborder.ca, where he got Trudeau to at least publicly announce, although we have some information now that maybe that's not quite exactly what's happening at Roxham Road, but I think it was our grassroots pressure campaign that got some international pickup that forced Trudeau to publicly say that he would be cracking down on illegal migration at Roxham Road. So I'm trying to build on that. I'm reigniting the Stop the Carbon Tax campaign, and maybe we can get Trudeau to once again react to some of the pressure from regular Canadians. And I think this is going to be something that people will support across the board, because I don't think it is a partisan thing to be against raising taxes in the middle of a depression. I think that people just need to keep more of their own money, and the things that they need to survive right now shouldn't cost more come April 1st. So we have a Stop the Carbon Tax campaign. You can go to stopthecarbontax.com or .ca and sign my petition. I'm not quite sure what it was at, but I think it was somewhere around 10,000 signatures this morning. I'd love to see that double.
Yeah, I mean, just in the last 2 hours, it's gone up to 11,902,
Fantastic.
Excuse me. And I think that by tonight, it's quite possible to hit 15,000. I'd like to get, our goal there is 25,000. I think we can even go higher. When people see that tax come in, they will be furious, they will be shocked, and most of all, they will be thinking, what? They'll be saying, what on earth? What is going on? Why is this hobby? There's two things that Justin Trudeau, three things that he'll do anything for. There's only three things he cares about. The first, obviously, is marijuana legalization. The second is open borders. He just won't close them. And the third is his carbon tax. Those are the three essential things to know about Trudeau. He doesn't really care about anything else. And we have to stare him down and make him blink on jacking up the carbon tax.
We have to. I mean, Canadians cannot afford this right now. And I think Justin Trudeau is hoping that his hike in the carbon tax is going to be lost in the coronavirus bailout news, in the coronavirus death count news, in the coronavirus infection news. The coronavirus is actually providing great cover for just how horrible Justin Trudeau and how cruelly he's treating Canadian families right now.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to encourage everyone to go to stopthecarbontax.com. This is what you'll see there right now, 11,902 signatures. And let's see if we can get that up to 15,000 by tonight. I bet we can. And maybe we should dust off those old lawn signs again. Those were a big hit. I think it's something we should do. I don't know how we would distribute them in the age of the virus, but we'll figure it a way. Sheila, it's great to see you. Keep up the fight. Keep up the fight.
I will. Thank you.
That's an excerpt from my daily show, The Ezra Levant Show. Every day I do a monologue on the news of the day, then I interview an interesting guest, and then I read my hate mail. You gotta subscribe. Go to rebelnews.com.